Hi, I'm Adrian Lufschanowski, president of Thrive FP.
And I'm JP Newman, CEO of Thrive FP.
And we'd like to talk a little bit about the investor process and what it's like to invest with Thrive FP.
How do you actually go forward and become an investor with Thrive?
So my goal when we start conversations is to educate all our investors into why it is we do what we do.
Yes.
Both debt and equity, and they're very different. A lot depends on what you're looking for in your personal investment portfolio, and we don't try to force feed what we think is the right investment for you. We allow you to understand more of what we do so that you can make those decisions.
Make really good decisions. Eyes wide open, we always say. So what's the process? How do we get started?
Well, we'll start with conversations so that I can get to know you a little bit better and you can get to know JP and I a little bit better. We talk about real estate. We talk about why real estate makes sense. If you're looking for cash flow, if you're looking for appreciation, if you're looking for what we call a coupon clipper, which is our debt fund, a little lower risk and lower returns, but still remember it's an investment that the collateral is hard assets, it's real estate. So there's a lot of value in that.
Step 2, once you've gotten and you really understand what it is that the plan of what we're going to do for you, what's the right long-term objective, we're going to send you on the equity side, we're going to send you an email. It's a MailChimp. And we're going to describe to you, we respect your time. So in 3 or 4 paragraphs, we're going to give you just an overview of what the deal is, a picture, just what the business plan in a quick summary. If it intrigues you or if you like what you're hearing, the term, the return, you click on right there in that email and it goes into a full-blown investment summary, which are typically 20 or 25 pages, and it really goes into detail the business plan of what exactly we are going to be doing with that property, see if it's in alignment. It'll tell you the risk, it'll tell you the rewards, it'll give you the whole story, who our partners are. It's really an important document, probably the most important document in the process for you to read and understand. And I always say, at that point, Adrian's going to tell you to take your pen out and write down any questions, because step 3 is going to be call
me. And when you do call me, have questions of things that you don't understand. It could be as simple as some of the terminology, or it could be more of the business plan, a little more detail oriented. Either way, I will walk you through the investment and why we like it. And if you do like it, we always recommend sign it pretty quickly because they do fill up very fast. And we don't have a lot of opportunities on a weekly basis because we're very disciplined in finding the right assets that we want to acquire. But the key is purchasing them at the right price.
So on the equity side, you're going to see about every, I'd say 60 to 90 days, we'll have a new opportunity. Once your questions have been answered, step 4 is we will send you a subscription agreement and a PPM, which basically tells you all the legal mumbo jumbo, but it's important to know exactly what you're investing, how you're investing, the structure, and of course your subscription, which means you subscribe, you understand what you're doing, you're ready to rock and roll and do that investment.
And on the debt side, since it is a fund, a lending fund, it is open-ended. So you can invest ongoing, and really until we fund loans, the money isn't put to work, but it's very different than the equity side.
But similar process. You'll get the email, you'll read the offering, same thing you're going to go through.
And we can discuss any questions that you might have.
But if you don't feel like waiting, if you got to get in right now, a lot of times that the fund is more available on an ongoing basis than these equity projects that are deal by deal. And finally, step 5. Step 5 is funding the investment, the closing of the investment. That typically happens about 3 to 4 weeks from that initial email process. So it's a pretty quick process. You get your name, you find out about the deal, you commit, you sign up, and within probably, again, 3 to 4 weeks from that whole cycle, that deal will be funded. And typically you'll see your first, if it is a cash flow deal, which they don't all start out as cash flow, but if it is a cash flow deal from day one, you'll typically see your first distribution check about 90 to 120 days from the time you made the investment. You will be getting quarterly updates from us. You're going to be getting, just like a scoreboard, how the building is doing, not in mumbo jumbo terms, and really easy metrics, which we could tell you more about in person.
If you want more details, we can send you the P&Ls and the rent rolls. If not, you should understand enough with the asset management reports that Phil and Karen send out on a quarterly basis. And for the debt fund, in addition to quarterly reports so that you can see what it is your investment is returning, we also send you a portfolio snapshot of everything that we've lent
So you
on
know
in the
exactly
fund.
what your money is going to. You'll know every investment that it's being lent against. You'll know your returns, inception to date. We really try to give you as much transparency, clarity, and ease as possible. This doesn't need to be difficult.
So please call us here at the office. Come visit us at the office, and we'll start the process.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.